What's up, everyone? Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. What a fall. What a breakdown yesterday after the FOMC, after Jay Powell was speaking. Didn't hit that sell side from previously low, right? Chad voted mostly bearish today, I think. So it's like very 50-50, I think. It says 53% bearish and 47% bullish. Interesting. But I didn't give the neutral option. So, I mean, even with all that movement yesterday, we still had an inside day in NASDAQ, which is interesting. ES as well. It's marked out like the midpoint of yesterday's body. Welcome, Laffelted Bagel Buddies. Bernie says if anyone's neutral, tell them to move to Austria. LOL. Isn't it Switzerland? So he had already come back to 50% of the range on NASDAQ. And on ES, NASDAQ looks definitely weaker. So let's see in the 15-minute, was there an SMT here? How about at like 7 a.m.? Okay. So let's see if price can remain below. So far we had a drop during the first 5 minutes of the day. We have news at 10 that's like moderate. I'm fine with entering before if I find a good setup. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Today, no red folder news. Yeah, it's true. Hmm. Hmm. What would that be like if you just shorted in there? Right. I think it would be decent. Like, it would probably be a big stop, but like, big reward. Moving fast for the first 5 minutes. Holding below midnight open right now. Probably gonna look to short this soon if it comes back into this area. just gonna wait for like a few seconds to see if it comes back in here and how it reacts off of this, but I think it's good. So far, it's like acting very, how would you say, weak. I have a feeling it's just gonna run down without me, so it's annoying. Yes, came back into here. Holding below midnight open on NASDAQ. I'm not chasing it. Like, I'll get filled if it comes back up. But honestly, it feels like it's just gonna run without me. I had like 30 seconds to get the fill there and I didn't get it. What was it? 9:36? It's been 10 minutes. Moved 30 points in 10 minutes. Not so much to write home about. Which one is weaker? They're around the same. Okay. They're literally flat on the day. I'm just going to keep my limit fill in. My fill would be basically the 3 minute, but it seems like it's leaving it open. It open, right? It's leaving this poor fellow open. So I said that I had the feeling it's going to run without me. Annoying. Yeah, I should have just put the fill in here as it was really close to. It's just a few points away. Yeah. What do you guys think of 10 a.m. news? Are we gonna displace further? It's in 10 minutes. Now it's the 9:50 macro. Are we gonna just drop during 10 a.m. news, or do you think it's gonna have a manipulation back to here? That would be crazy. If it did this, that would be like, I'm sure so many people would get stopped. I'll like watch out to see if there's like any sort of other setup that will form maybe versus the swing high in here, whatever. Like this is going to be a breakaway gap or something like that. Unfortunately, it did not get filled there. It came quite close. Didn't fill me, so whatever. I literally just wanted it to at least come back to the first presented fair value gap. Yes, there's no daily FEG, which is interesting. All right. I do think that, like, yesterday it paused right before all this sell side, right? And then it reached 50%. I would think that it's going to go for like this sell side or this sell side. The previous daily low is probably just the first stop. So. It'd be kind of crazy if it ends up retracing now back up to this area and then we short. That would be kind of sick. But anyway, we have to see what to see. It's 950 macro. This 10 a.m. news. I'm just gonna hope that there's a setup after 10 a.m. news. I'll be ready if, like, literally if it's like a minute after 10 a.m. news that there's a setup. I'm gonna enter the minute after. We'll see. So that's what I said I was worried about. Like, yes, they'd come back up to here. So annoying. NASDAQ didn't want to, and then we dropped down. So, I mean, now you could probably do this. As the fib. If you're in a low resistance liquidity run, like, yeah, this high won't get violated anymore. I'm just not sure right now. There's 10 a.m. news. If the 10 a.m. news is gonna just reprice to this area, like 2-minute FEG for NASDAQ, and then fail, or are we gonna have a freaking high resistance run where we come back all the way up here, take out this high, and then we go back down again? So, it's tough. So, like, so far it seems like this is a breakaway gap, and that I won't come back to it. So I can see that short setup, honestly. What would the stop be, though? I don't really want to enter right before 10. I can, though. I said I would if there's a good setup. This isn't like the best setup because the highs aren't really that jagged, if that makes sense. Like, they're pretty smooth. These bodies are pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. Thought I could just come back and F people over here. The trailer stops too tightly. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't want to be entering here. It's such a discount of the day's range. Let's see. From here to here. 100 points. Okay. Yeah, it's today. It's not really red folder. It's orange folder. I feel like tomorrow. What do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think, is unemployment, right? Wait, what is today's date? Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, I thought so. I still had to open it yesterday, Tuesday. I got so weirded out. Okay, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, and tomorrow we have GDP and unemployment claims, and also a bunch of Fed speakers, lovely, and 10 a.m. existing home sales. Today is new home sales at 10 a.m. At least there's no Fed speakers until 4:10 p.m. today. Okay. So far, yeah, Nasdaq's rejecting this. We really don't know until 10 a.m. though. Like, we've seen crazy things happen at the 10 a.m. Even if it's moderate, those home sales releases sometimes are wild. So we'll see. Forecasted 6:50. Yeah, it's in 2 minutes. Rejected here already. Like, all these wicks definitely makes me feel like this is really bearish. I can't enter at 9:59. Not that close. Because I don't really have that much of a conviction that today's going to be a low resistance run lower, meaning like every clean swing high is going to remain intact. On the move lower. All right, let's see. We have about 20 seconds here. What do you guys think will happen at the news release? Let me know. I'm making quite the wick here on the 15-minute. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I mean, I could see us then. If I would short definitely if we took out some more buy side here. Here's the news. Let's see what it does. What it does. Dun 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 dun. Nothing. Nothing crazy here. Whoa, new home sales are 800K and forecasted was 650. It's a lot more than they forecasted. I'm not using that for my analysis. I'm just like, was curious what it was. It's definitely not being very fast. Either way. What to do? Just wait. I'm like so tempted to short. But it isn't such a discount. And also, it's not being very fast. Be kind of different. I'll eyeball the 30-second. There's no displacement on the 30-second yet. So I'm not taking the short. Unfortunately. So it can kind of just wobble around, I feel like. Like a POS. Let's see. Just like hands off the mouse, it's like I just have to wait. Maybe like there'll be an SMT versus another SMT versus a high or something. The news was kind of boring, so that's what I'm afraid of. Like, I don't want short here. There's no displacement. So if I put it during this high and like we just kind of consolidate and like it slowly grinds up higher to this high, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. The price loves to do that recently. Let's see. Yeah, that's my thought process right now. I'm just worried that, oh my god, what the hell is this? So you see exactly what I was said. It happened 30 seconds after. It's just crazy, but like it freaking zoomed through it. Zoomed through that candle, 30-second candle. What is this? 33 points in 30 seconds. Jeez. Who farted? Did Trump fart? By the way, the speech yesterday that we watched, he's supposed to be only speaking for like 15 minutes, but the teleprompter was broken. Honestly, the UN I totally believe that they tried to sabotage. Because like, how is it as soon as him and this first lady stepped on the escalator, it stopped working? Now I understand what he's talking about, the escalator. I would be salty too, bro. What the hell? And then, what was it? The teleprompter stopped working. So yeah, he should extend his speech, especially since, like, I mean, the US taxpayer dollars fund the UN a lot. Here we are. You guys should see the East River right now. It's like, so many Coast Guards and stuff. So anyway, we're back here. I don't think that this is bullish. I don't want to go and get faked out for a bullish, thinking this is bullish. For what reason? We didn't hit previous day low. There's no SMT with that low. I just held up at like 50. I guess some people could say 50% or something. The wick. Sure. But I feel like we're just stacking more sell side. I'd rather go for the sell side. We see our YM. So YM we have an SMT with YM there. I guess. Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna see if like. So clearly this isn't really holding up, so I'm gonna just kind of delete this to make it cleaner. And that makes sense because we're like in a discount of the entire range there. So I'm not holding that much weight to this 2-minute. That's like a shift. I will look at this 1 minute here. Oh my gosh. Here we are. Let's see if it inverts that. Was that the new start of the hourly candle? Yeah, it was, right? Okay. We reached up into a 15-minute fair value gap for NASDAQ on that guy. So, I mean, possibilities are there here. We're in this order block. I'm not taking this inversion yet. It just doesn't seem like it's the only kind of thing is that it's a 15-minute FEG and we have a small SMT with YM, but like this is kind of like the last line in sand that I could hold up in this order block, a small bodied order block here. I'd rather kind of see this get violated, this low, for me to want to get into shorts. And I feel like I wouldn't be chasing If I waited for that, yeah, that'd be fine. That would still be like risking. A decent, less than 40 points, so yeah, so far we are holding up there at that order block, unfortunately. So I'm gonna put an alert to here to see if we break this low or not. Otherwise, you know, we could be just in a high resistance run. Like I said, I feel like that's probably what might happen. I'll keep a lookout out on here. I feel like this is a swing high for ES here. And then, yeah, I'll put this high here for NASDAQ. This is where I originally had my limit fill, right? That would be nice if we did that, like this. Phew, that would be nice. Might be asking for a lot, but considering how we're kind of moving right now, I think it could be. That could happen. Pretty likely. It's possible. Otherwise, we might just freaking... This is the worst case scenario if we just zigzag in this area. For me to go short, I would either want this low to get taken with a displacement or this to get taken and then like an inversion and then I'd short. Something like that. Yeah, still holding up. So that's what I need. I need a displacement below this. Or, yeah, at least on the 30-second or us inverting, whatever it wants to do. And like I said, I wouldn't actually be chasing it. And here, I actually like that we made a swing high here. That's fine. That's good. Then I put my stop there, to be honest with you. Yeah. If, and only if this half follows through. Let's see, people. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Hit the like button. Let me know if you're bullish or bearish right now. I'm going to actually put a poll in the chat. Vote. 2,400 of you guys are here. I better see like at least like 700 votes. Vote, vote, vote. What the hell are we doing right now? It's like so 68% bearish. No displacements for me, unfortunately. Why can't I get like this nice clean displacement on the 30-second? Because price of action wants to like just screw you over, to be honest. That's if you kind of come into this morning, come in every day, like the markets are trying to screw me over and I won't let it happen. If you come in with that mentality, honestly, it's pretty good. As long as you don't use that to revenge trade. I'm closing the poll in like 10 seconds. Vote in the poll. I mean, YM's just kind of consolidating. Like, what was this 10:03? Was there any news there or not? I honestly feel like Yeah, because there are known displacements. If we do that, we're just generating more liquidity for later, kind of like yesterday did. Like we're just stacking up these lows. And that's an annoying price action to be dealing with, right? All right, I'm closing the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 66% bullish, 22%, bearish. So after 700 votes, 66% of you voted bearish, 22% voted bullish, and 12% neutral. Yeah. That's the thing, is like, I'm sure I would really rather us take out this high first to go bearish, because I'm thinking about all the people that kind of trailing their stops, and all the bear flag people also, or even just the ICT folk that were short versus this first presented fair value gap, and like they're still holding for that previous day low and didn't get it. They're still holding, trailed the stop to break even. They're gonna get stop break even. Wanzuku said something that was good. What was it? About a feature, not a bug. I liked it. Don't spam the chat or else you'll be put in timeout by my assistant. Sorry. I just see someone that was just kind of spamming the same question. They got put in timeout, I think. I honestly can't be reading really long questions while I'm trading. That's like for at the end of the session. And also, if you ask like a good question, my assistant takes a picture of it, takes a screenshot of it, and then sends it to me, so I'll see it if it's a good question. Yeah, so yeah, there was no displacement there for me to go short. You know, we were waiting for it, we were anticipating it, and it did not happen. So just gotta wait. Honestly, can we get it up to here, please? This would be perfect. This would be like delicious if we did this. Because think about it, like, I don't know, that's still part of, on the higher time frame here, on like the 3-minute or the 5-minute, right? This is still one leg. This is all one leg. So could retrace to back up to here if it wants to, which I think it might. And I'll just kind of have this out here too. So far, this is like the range of the day, morning session. Yeah. I actually don't want that on the side. It's distracting. Okay. Mamma mia. We've been just consolidating. It's a sad. It's a sad. Look at YM. Seriously, look at YM though. Been YM since the last 25 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Even like on the 2-minute, this is all one leg. So this is why I'm, like I said, if ES like violates this and Nasdaq does on the 2-minute, which I said like it's fine because it's just still. I had said before I didn't think that this was a low resistance run, I didn't have a good feeling about it. And I mean, if it was, then we would have had some clean displacements here, right? That's why I waited after 10. And yeah, these people who are kind of shorted here are definitely in some pain right now. I feel as though, yeah, I'm just going to wait. I don't need to have this giant 3-minute here marked out. I know that it is. I know that that's there. It's distracting me. Okay. Let's see if we get back to here. First presented fair value gap of the day. Maybe we wipe out this high. We get an S&T there. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, that's the only kind of situation I see. The worst kind of situation I can see happening right now is that if we just don't hit this either of my levels, if we just consolidate within this, which I can see that happening too. Then there's just no trade. But I'm not going to take anything unless this happens. And then I would have to see if it turns bearish again, right? Because, I mean, hey, I'm sure there's some people, if this gets a hit, we'll have to see what the reaction is. If it wants to continue higher, even. We don't know. Kind of depends on the reaction. Okay. See here to here, that's what I wanted to measure, so. Yeah, so this is like FEG's in a discount, which is why I don't put a lot of hold on it if it is going to end up getting inverted. I think that's fine. It's just that we're not super weak, and we've seen how we're moving. Like anyone that shorted in here, see that I would definitely, if I had shorted in here, I had my stop somewhere here, I would just cut the trade because I've seen that's just consolidating, accumulating. So after accumulation comes manipulation, and you don't really want to be in that situation where you're getting manipulated out of the trade, right? So that's what I'm kind of anticipating. Hopefully, this is accumulation, right? Hoping that this is accumulation, that we do a manipulation here and then distribute it down. That's my only game plan for today, really. It doesn't happen, then whatever. If it turns bullish, then whatever. Like, all in all, we're just literally, like, we can't get too impatient. We're literally flat on the day. Look at this. 0.00% for NASDAQ. 0.00% for ES. What's even happening? We're literally flat on the day. We're an inside day, inside of yesterday, which is inside day also. We have a double inside day still. So it's just generating more liquidity, which would be juicy in the coming days if, because then you would think, okay, then I would just go for all the way down to this low too, the sell side. Hold, However, not the day, not the time right now, I guess. You can't really push it. Can't force your will to the market. But yeah, so some tech broke the escalator. So at this time, my bias is neutral. No, my bias is still bearish, but only if we have the specific scenario play out, basically, which is this manipulation and then down and then down. So the thing for the bearish case is from here to here, we retraced to 50% overnight at 7 a.m. and then we dropped down. So I would think that we'd complete the sell MMSM. Actually looks like a giant MMSM if it follows through, but we do not know. So this like daily FEG, that would be cool, but you have all these other targets, previous day low, then previous day low before that. Actually, we'll just go for this. That sells good. What's the previous day before the previous day? Monday's low. So you have to think about at all-time highs, like we do a lot of times end up having smaller ranges. And you can just see that from the ATR, average true range. I like to pop that bad boy on every day just to see where we're at. You could see here, right? Our volatility's gone down, right? It's literally 236, 34 points for NASDAQ. I'm writing that down. Yesterday was 231, so it literally makes sense because yesterday was an inside day. That now today is smaller, and for ES it's 40, 48. And so far today, what do? We moved even smaller, right? We moved 141 points so far today. I can't be really going to shoot for the moon. That's how, I'm gonna say, the first 5 minutes looked good today. Like, it looked good. 22 on ES. Go back to the 1. Slight 1 minute SMT here, but I wouldn't be counting on it unless we have a displacement below low, really. It's not. Otherwise, we're going to just freaking consolidate, right? We're just going to consolidate. Like I said, that's the worst possible scenario, and I don't want to be in a trade during that kind of scenario. Something I'll just note. I'm not putting a lot of weight on this because it's just on the 1 minute. What's NVIDIA doing today? Nothing. A 0.1%. RTY probably looks the worst on the 15. I like to have all 4 indices on the 15 on one of my screens so I can just check it out. I don't understand, just the volatility just dried up. I think today is Rosh Hashanah, right? Is it today? Was it today and yesterday? Yeah, today is day 2. Tanya, hola. Oh, my Spanish speaking community said on Instagram that some of my reels are being translated by Instagram to Spanish, automatically. Let me know. That's kind of cool. Let me say it in Spanish. En mi Instagram hace la traducción en español. ¿Es verdad? Yep. Gracias. Muy bien. If there's anything incorrectly said, can I let you know? Yeah, let me know. Honestly, just like tag me on Twitter or something with I want to hear what it sounds like. What's the Spanish voice on top of my voice? They're like dubbing it. Mr. Someone's typed in the chat, sell. Dude, good luck, bro. We're gonna like mark that out where you wrote sell. If it works out for you, I'll be rooting for you. But have I tried the birria tacos? I've tried. I like birria tacos. I've tried those. Ahaha, no habla tan bien. Yeah, soy gringa. I haven't spoken Spanish in years, but I remembered something. Someone does say, tienes bien, buen español, better than many English traders out there. Okay. So someone said I'm good, someone said bad. I think that was pretty bad. But I knew the words, so it's okay. Muy bien. Who's from Germany here? I don't know. Your Spanish accent's awesome. I feel like, yeah, I can roll my R's. Yeah, that's easy. We're not saying caro over here. Honestly, I'd be happy, dude. I'd be happy if this guy's right, because then maybe this setup will happen where it displaces below this low. Sometimes when I type this out, it does come true. So like, I'm happy. I'd be happy. But if we really just do nothing, I'd be disappointed. But so far, it really feels like we're literally just consolidating between this low and this high, which is not even a large range. 50-point range. So you can't diddle in the middle, personally. Like, it just feels like all the volume's dried up, right? Feels like we're trading Asia right now. Is it 10:31 a.m. or 10:31 p.m. right now, brother? I don't know. From this price action, hard to tell. Oh, TradingView just DM'd me on Twitter. Hey, just a quick reminder that we're always here if you need anything. We'd love to hear any questions or feedback you have about the platform. Let me know if you have any feedback about TradingView. Let me know. I honestly didn't have feedback last time. You can't say the thing about the TP and stop loss. That's like a trade of 8 thing, I think, before everyone says that. Someone said, create a cheaper plan for poor people. I don't think that's feedback. It's a business expense, you guys. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? This actually looks good now. Ooh, thanks, Mr. Sell. Are we finally gonna get some sort of trade? I mean, I'd be happy. I'll put my fill in. All right, I'm filled. Top is 27.50. Just a previous day low is like 1.7 R. Monday's low is 748. Okay. Let's see what happens here. I'm already down like 0.5 R. Stop is 16 points or so. Don't love that reaction that we just inverted this. Like there's gonna be mad people that are just gonna go for this high now from the inversion. It's like last line in the sand right here, this order block. See what it does. Back to break even. Let's see what it does here. I want it to just fail quick if it's going to be right. Right now it's really... I'll see, there's a bullish one here, so I don't love the BPR situation. Let's see. We're gonna get to that previous day low. All right, word. I want to like hold one at least. So. And I'd put 2 buy limit at that previous daily low, which would be 80.75. Pretty much now or never. I also have to be careful just watching any SMTs. Anyway. Don't need this alert anymore. It's OB. ES still has to break this. So. Don't like how ES is being really strong right now, actually. Feels like Nasdaq's just gonna wake up right now. What time is it? It's 10:39. Okay. Not break even. Considering taking it off, honestly, with this, how slow it is. I'm gonna give it like 2 more minutes or so. Let's see what ES is doing. I don't want ES to break this. If ES takes this high, then I'll cut it. I'm in like small profit. Small profit. What are we? This is the heat map for today. Pretty, mixed. Tesla's just holding things up. Tesla to die a bit. Let me check out Tesla to see if it's hitting a bearish PDRA. Probably not, because it's like near its all-time highs. It's inside day Tesla. Looks, yeah, quite bullish. Okay. Up a little bit. It was definitely scary holding that. Like, it deeply, deeply retraced. But just, the stop's there for a reason. Not for me to take it off early. Right? So, this would be good. Just want to see some follow-through from ES as well. Ideally, we don't just freaking, like, you know, hang out over here and wick this. That would be so shitty, right? Let's see. I want to see it just continue lower after taking this low. Ideally. How many people are watching right now? 2,700. Hit the like button. Laid out the plan. Wanted this low to get taken or manipulate this high, then inversion. So this low got taken first, and it was a displacement. So I just took a fib of this and shorted 50%. Because you're already in a discount, I better be, you know, shorting in at least 50% of this leg. Retrace deeply. You know, just had to just hold it and wait. Tough it out. That's what trading is. And then, let's see. Let's see though. Still not over. I really don't like how slow we go, right? Still not over. I was risking like 17 to make 29 at the previous day low. I just feel like there's some stacked liquidity here, and it would be nice to, this low near previous day low, and then this Monday's low. It's pretty close to each other, along with this low. So it's either it's going to hit it now or it's going to wait till tomorrow or something. I don't know. Hopefully now it's 10:44. It is the New York session, prime time to be doing it. And we're back up. This is what I don't love being part of the slow grinders. What time is it? 10:44. I said if ES hits this high, I'm going to just take the stop out. Right? Or is it this high? Now, if ES takes this high, I'll take the stop out early. I'll have the alert set up there. I already made an S&T here, and now this is the high that displaced below this low. Made it FEG. If ES violates this, then probably NASDAQ will violate this. So we're back to like break even. We love it. We love this kind of market, right? Sarcasm. It's been because I've been in this trade now for 9 minutes, 10 minutes. We trading Asia? We didn't hit, we made an equal high ES, which is sus. We didn't cross it. But to be honest, it's not looking good. Oh my god. Got myself in a consolidation. I just have my hands off the mouse. I mean, I'm ready actually to click close only if I get my alert that ES is crossing this, and my computer will like go like ding dong or whatever. It didn't make an equal high. I'm ready though. I'm fine. I'm also fine taking the full stop at 16 points. It's whatever. 17 points. Slowest market ever. Come on. All right, closing it for negative 13 points for NASDAQ. I'm not gonna hang around this. We're just in a consolidation. So it seems like we're just building more liquidity. Fine. Definitely don't want to be part of the, like, all these people, like, their stops might get ran. I don't know. We don't know. We just know that there was no fall through, unfortunately, after this displacement to the downside. And I'm going to just put the line here. This is where my OG stop is to see if it gets hit. It probably will be, right, in the next couple of minutes. I'm just saving myself some money. So we're not really displacing above this high. It's just this just shows it's consolidation. Yep. Well, I tried. I tried for a fall through short. We reached up. We had some SMTs even with YM there. And we dropped down, tried a continuation, and then cut it short. Yeah, I'm happy that I just cut that. Look, that stop would have gotten hit. And it's not even having like a good follow through here for me to want to go flip long, right? This is where you get hurt. Where you get hurt. Alright, that's fine. So what am I down? Down $780. Okay, cool. Yeah, chat. I don't know. What should we do? Got stopped out. Oh my god. Yeah, to be honest, it's not really. I mean, what now? We've been in a 50-point range for an hour. So, when I was holding this, I was definitely thinking of it. It could totally stop me out. It's a holiday, I'm still gonna take it though because it displaced. Feels like there's just not a lot of participation in the market right now, so all good. Let me show. Yep. Short-lived. Kind of a non-event there. And it's kind of funny. We never hit previous day low. So like all these people that are short from here, they didn't get stopped out yet. These didn't get their limit filled or anything. We're an inside day. So we could definitely come back all the way up to here, back to this bearish 15-minute bearish breaker and 15-minute FEG. We didn't have any fall through. These wicks be wicking. Like I'll have an alert in. I'll check it out. Let's see, it's 10:52. Yes, is close to this area. What a bum. I would only short if, like I said, one of them hits this and then there's an inversion back down. I would not short if there's no bearish shift again. That's my idea right now. And I also wouldn't short if this happens after like 11:10. I don't think so. We're not doing anything. My god. What a choppy session. Like, this is probably a really small range here for ES. ES, 15 points. Yeah, Nasdaq's been in the 50-point range since 950. Yeah, to be honest, how we started off today, I didn't think that we would just stop. It's like, had a large volatility here, nice and fast, and then we did nothing. All right, let's see. Let's see what else is going on here. It's gross. That's really gross. If it ends up going to a previous day low now, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. But honestly, I think it's probably just going to consolidate. What time is it? 10:55. You're not stopping out people that wanted to go long versus that high. Versus that low, I mean. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the longs and the shorts. So anyone that flipped long after this, or like a trend line or whatever, it's definitely we're not doing anything. I'm gonna be annoyed if we stop me out and then we go to the target. Honestly, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that we are just consolidating more. I can't re-enter like the same exact setup. Like, I got stopped out for a reason, and if I enter the same exact setup again, it can come all the way back up here and just chop again. The only way I would have entered is if this was taken, at least on ES, right? Because I'm not taking another SMT situation on the 1 minute. I already did here. That's the same. That would be the same trade. It didn't work out already. What do we do on the hourly? You know what, I can already imagine people telling me, it's not the same, like, now it's during the macro and that's why it worked. Yeah, well, it happened. I saw a setup before that, and it was fine. I can see it being slightly different then, because of the macro timing. That was annoying. It didn't even come to like this low for me to want to put my stop at break even. If we hit this low, I would have put stop break even. It didn't. Now we stop me out. Drop lower. That's just literally seek and destroy day, so whatever. Can't get mad. It's just life. Life. Alright, let's see. I don't think that we're doing much here. 10:58. Yeah, I only lost 0.8R. What are we doing? Why price want to be a POS? When I saw her face, I was a believer. I'm just trying to think about, I mean, why would we just generate more liquidity? Like, what's coming up? GDP, PCE on Friday. This looks like a lot like the yesterday afternoon session, doesn't it? Just, that's what I'm worried about, yeah. This, and this, just all this junk. That's what I'm worried about, this morning. Being the same way. And I was like, that was so unnecessary of you to come back up to here. That was so mad unnecessary. Honestly, right now it's not even doing anything. ES made equal lows here. So I'm likely going to take it out. Just like when it made equal highs here. Took it out later, a few minutes later. Certainly not dropping like quick. Yeah, just wicked. Bro, this is like you can scan it and get the price for a Costco hot dog. Barcode. What do I do, you guys? Nothing. I can't do anything. I'm just happy I didn't overtrade this because it's trash. Tried one short. Stopped me out, then it made the new low. So it's just like a high resistance choppy day. Yeah, I can see all like the tech stocks seem to have found a little bit of a bottom. Some of them, Amazon, Google. Apple's still dripping lower. And that's the stock heat map. It's S&P 500. Yeah. I mean, this is the NASDAQ 100. This is S&P. It's a mixed bag, right? There's red, green, and gray all up in there. So I'm not even that mad. Like, I'd be mad if like this was all, let's say this was all red and then like I missed my short and it continued going, then I'd be mad, but can't be mad here. We're down 0.12% and 0.05%. We're inside yesterday's range still. and which is inside the day before's range, and that's just annoying. So good luck, you guys. Don't be a degenerate. Don't try to overtrade this. It's like, I don't care. Like, I'll have alerts at previous day low if it gets there. And then I'll have alert at this high. But honestly, remember it's Rosh Hashanah also, so like a lot of people might be on vacation or just like not working. So it does feel like it's kind of dried up. All right. I don't want that to be blue. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Why is this so thick? Anyway. Yeah, kind of disappointing. Like, we had a fast, like, half the range it moves, half of the day's range came from, like, the first 3 minutes or so. 5 minutes, first 4 minutes. 70-point move, and then really the rest of the range, 70 points. It's an hour and 37 minutes, so. Yeah, just don't be a degenerate today. We'll see you tomorrow. I am interested in seeing like what ends up happening here at the previous day low, which we are just smashing. Just made an equal low there. Why? That's just like one of the most annoying things. We get stopped out here. No retracement there. Not even a retracement anyway if I were to didn't retrace the 50% there. So here's the previous day low on NASDAQ. I hit right at 1110. Yes, not yet. Yeah, I can't find anything much to do here because, I mean, I tried the short, got stopped out here. I took a stop, and then it dropped. It's frustrating, but oh well. Guess I should have just shorted first presented fair value gap. I was trying to, though. I was trying to. It just didn't come back into it. I was not quick enough here. And anyway, it was not clean delivery. I probably would have gone, like, I would have probably trailed. Who knows if I would have held for this whole time? We don't know. So we just swept previous day low on NASDAQ. We are wicking it. I'm interested to see if there's going to be, if that will end up being some sort of I don't know right now because it's 11:12, honestly. It could do whatever it wants to do. I'll check out in the afternoon after more data is formed to see like if that is the start of the reversal or simply just more downside to come. Yeah. All right, so the target was hit, unfortunately. I got stopped out first. That's just the name of the game. And that's it. I'm going to close my gotta click open to cold turkey up. Just make sure everything's closed. That's what I do. Just trading days over now. And then bam. That way I don't overtrade. I'll check charts again, probably at like 1:30. So anyway, I'm really not even that, I'm slightly annoyed, but you know, I took a smaller loss, took $800 loss. And that's it. I'm just thinking tomorrow will probably be a better day. 8:30 news and Friday. So just going to keep it clean until then. So good luck everyone if you are going to continue to trade this. That was not a fun morning session. No, that was not clean. So good luck, good trading, and I'll see you back here tomorrow 9:15. Bye.